Hello everyone, it's Meg and welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is the 3rd of May today and May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and usually for the past 2 years the lovely Nicole from A Beautiful Chaos of Books generally hosts a month-long readathon dedicated to reading books about mental health and just all sorts of books mental health related, and unfortunately she is not doing it this year, which is very sad, but I still wanted to do some weekly vlogs and vlog throughout the entirety of May, dedicating it to mental health, whether that's kind of having mental health chats, obviously reading mental health books and self-care and all that sort of thing. So that is what I'm going to be doing this month. So I will be doing 4 vlogs roughly throughout the month of May, dedicating it to all things mental health related, and I feel like this is definitely very appropriate for my life at the moment because April was not a good month for me. I really struggled mental health wise. I was almost unhappy, I guess, and I feel like it's kind of hard to admit to yourself when you are struggling, like that you are struggling, to kind of admit to that to yourself, and I have admitted it. I'm not fully accepting it, but I have kind of admitted that to myself. So I feel like obviously these are reading vlogs mainly, and I will be reading mental health books throughout the month, but also I want to dedicate these next vlogs, like couple of vlogs over May, to kind of be a little bit more lifestyle, whether that's including like self-care stuff, and I feel like this is going to be definitely a month of kind of like deep self-love and healing for me, because I really want to get back on track like after last month, because last month was just not great at all. So I feel like obviously with my previous vlogs that I have done in the past, I do include a few like lifestyle things as well as just bookish stuff, but these are probably going to be maybe a little bit more lifestyle and maybe just a little bit more personal. Obviously I'm not going to like share everything, but maybe like just talk about some stuff that I do to help my mental health, some stuff that I do for self-care that is, obviously there's some more typical self-care stuff and then some other stuff that isn't so typical. So yeah, these are going to be vlogs dedicated to reading some lovely mental health books and also talking about some self-care tips and things that I personally find, maybe having a few mental health chats and all that sort of thing, and just checking in with you guys, and of course raising awareness for mental health, which is the most important thing out of these videos. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy these, and I will share with you guys the TBR that I have. I have 2 books at the moment. I do have 2 pre-orders coming this month. One of them I will definitely be reading this month because it is the Heartstopper graphic novel volume 4, so I might get that either the end of this week or beginning of next week, because I pre-ordered it. So I will definitely be reading that in one of these vlogs, because I know that this particular edition is going to be focused on like Charlie's mental health, so I'm going to definitely be reading that. But I will show you guys the little TBR. I only have 2 books, I must admit, that are like mental health related on this list. 3 including the 4th volume of Heartstopper, but I will show you them and then you guys can kind of get an idea of the books I'm going to read throughout these vlogs. So the first book that I have that's mental health related that I have just started this morning is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I have heard nothing but good things about this book, and then I found it in the supermarket for cheap, so I got it, and I don't know much about it apart from the fact that it's about our main character Nora, and then there's something about this library, and I think it's about you get to go back and live other lives before, like, to see if you would have done anything differently. I don't really know, it's kind of like some sort about this library of like memories and lives and all that sort of thing, which seems very interesting. So this is the book I'm currently reading. Like I said, it's the non-fiction book I'm reading, and I'm on page 13, and this is under 300 pages, so hopefully it won't take me too long to read it. And then the other mental health book that I have physically is The Existence of Amy by Lana Grace Riva or Riva, I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And the author very kindly sent me this book last year. It is a self-published book. I really don't know a lot about it apart from the fact that it's about mental health, and I plan on reading it in this vlog, and you guys can obviously see what I think of this. Like I said, I don't really know a lot about it, but I'm very interested to see what I think. And again, this is just under 300 pages, so again, it shouldn't take me too long to read. So these are the 2 mental health books that I am planning on reading, and obviously I will definitely be getting to the 4th volume of Heartstopper at some point throughout the next month during these vlogs. And then I'll just update you guys because I'm still reading the 2 books that I'm reading in my last vlog, which was 2 weeks ago from when I'm filming this. So I am still reading Brave New Girl by Chloe Brotheridge, which is a non-fiction book all about confidence, and I have been tabbing it quite a lot, as you can see, and I'm not quite where I want to be with this book, but I am on page 93 and I'm very much enjoying it. I haven't read much this weekend just because I've had a bit of a busy weekend, but I feel like this definitely kind of fits in with like all the self-care stuff because I really want to try and improve on my confidence and like my boundaries and saying no and all that sort of thing, so this definitely fits into that. So I don't think I'll finish this week at any rate, but I should definitely be able to finish it at some point in the next month, which would be really nice. And then I am still reading Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. I think I've been reading this for maybe the past 2 vlogs roughly that I've done, and I have actually read a lot more since I last updated you guys in my last vlog because I was listening, like reading along with the audiobook, but now I'm completely listening to the audiobook and I do not have too much left. If you can see, I'm on chapter 33, which is page 248, so I have 120 pages, maybe, but roughly about 120 pages, something along those lines, and I am enjoying this. I must admit, like, I really enjoy the audiobook, but there's so many characters in here are absolutely horrible, especially to Fanny. Fanny, I feel so sorry for Fanny in this situation, but a lot of these characters really are not nice. They're very obnoxious and rude and just insensitive. I feel like it's quite different compared to Jane Austen's other novels. I know this is one of her slightly earlier works, but I am enjoying it. I think I'm enjoying it more than Northanger Abbey so far, because I wasn't a massive fan of Northanger Abbey. That's my least favourite Jane Austen book so far, I think. But yeah, I'm enjoying it though. Like, I do enjoy the audiobook. I very much enjoyed that, and it's narrated by Juliet Stevenson, by the way, if you're wondering about the audiobooks that I listen to. But yeah, so these are all the books that I plan to read, and these are the books that I am currently reading. I am excited. Hopefully I can finish 1 book this week. That would be really nice, like maybe Midnight Library or my audiobook, one or the other. I think that would be really, really good. But yeah, so those are my reading plans, and kind of those are kind of my motivations with this vlog and the vlogs for the whole entire month. So yeah, that is my plan, and it is Monday, obviously. It is 20 to 2. Just a bit of a mouthful there. And in case you guys can't tell from the sound, because you are sat on my windowsill, it is currently raining, and it's probably the most rain that we have had in quite a few weeks. And my original plan today was to go and take some photos and do a little bit of a photo shoot, because there's a beautiful blossom trees in a churchyard near me, but unfortunately that's not happened today because of the rain. So that's not happening. Hopefully I can do it at some point this week, maybe after work, because I'm working until Saturday this week. So we will see what happens. Hopefully the blossom won't all be gone and be drenched, because that'd be very sad, but we shall see. So I've got a few things to catch up on today and kind of get back on track, because I am honestly feeling so much better today. I had the past 2 weekends off work, and this past week just gone was my friend's birthday, so on one day we went out for the day. We went to the Trafford Centre and celebrated her birthday, which was really nice, and then we had a little party in the garden this weekend, and it was so nice to just have all of my friends, like all of my favourite people, like together, and to spend time with them. And some of them I haven't seen in over a year, so it was just so nice, and it brightened my mood so much. Like, my friends are probably one of the biggest things that brighten my mood and make me feel better, so it's really given me a little bit more motivation to kind of get out of the like unhappiness and the kind of rough mental state that I am in. So hopefully I can kind of keep going with that, and we will see what happens. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do a few other bits and pieces since I can't do my shoot today. hopefully I can do it at some point, like I said, maybe within the next week before the blossoms go, like fingers crossed. But yeah, so I've got a few things to catch up on. I need to sort a cake menu out for work, because I'm back at work tomorrow, and I need to do a few other, like, you know, tidying bits and all that sort of thing, and maybe a bit of plan for my writing, because I didn't really do that much writing last week, so I want to get back on it. And yeah, I think that is my plan for the week. So this is a very long introduction, I am aware, but I hope you guys enjoy these vlogs. I'm looking forward to doing some more mental health content again, since this is a subject that's so close to my heart and so very, very personal to me, and to read some amazing, or hopefully amazing, mental health books and share some self-care stuff and just all that sort of thing. Just make these some fun, cozy vlogs. So I really hope you guys enjoy the vlogs that you will be getting throughout the month of May, and I'm going to go about my day now and get some stuff done, and then I will check in with you guys when I have an update on my reading or something else that I would like to share with you. So it is actually Tuesday evening now. It is like 10 to 8. I didn't even realise what time it was. Also, my desk is very squeaky, so I apologise if you can hear it squeaking whilst I lean on it. But I just wanted to have a little talk about self-care and how there is obviously the most typical sorts of self-care which we talk about or see as like bubble baths, pamper evenings, like having a really nice meal and all that sort of very like stereotypical stuff. Obviously that is classed as self-care, but I feel like a lot of the self-care that I need to do this next month, or kind of in this for these vlogs, is stuff that I do not consider all that typical stuff. It's stuff that you don't want to do, that makes you uncomfortable, but you know deep down is necessary. And certain things for that, number one, is something that I started tackling yesterday, which is finances. Somebody like, I hate money. Something that I really do not like talking about is money. I hate money. Doesn't help that I do not have a secure or very generous income. Like I am on minimum wage, even though I've recently got a little bit of a pay rise because minimum wage has recently gone up for my age category. But that's something that I have never wanted to take responsibility for, something that I do not like talking about. But it is something that I know I need to sort out, and I have had a few things that I've needed to sort out financial wise. Like recently I've got an ISA account, and I've also started a pension for myself, which I did with the help of my parents, and unfortunately nobody else talks to you about that stuff, or at least in my experience. So that is something that I have been doing, and I feel like it's very necessary sort of for self-care, because it's obviously something that if you look after your finances and kind of learn to educate yourself, it takes you, obviously it lasts you a lifetime if you manage your money well. So it's something that I am learning, and I started tackling that yesterday with a few bits, which is like very important. And I still need to finish a few bits and pieces with like my ISA account, so I'm hopefully going to do that at some point this week and finish it off. But that is like an uncomfortable self-care thing that I need to learn to get comfortable with. And something else is the reason, probably the main reason, why I've been so unhappy this past month, and that is my job. And my job is something that I've done for nearly 3 years now. I do enjoy it. I work with an amazing group of people, and my place that I work at, if you don't know by the way, I work at a cafe, and the place has changed and grown so much since I started working there. However, it is not making me happy anymore like it used to, and there's only so far I can go with it. And like I said, I'm on minimum wage, I'm on a 0 hours contract, so it's not very stable. And I like the idea of applying for new jobs terrifies me, but I know this is a type of self-care that I need to do. I need to branch out, I need to get a more stable job, hopefully better paying, so then obviously that can help build the foundation blocks for my future, or at least I am financially secure, and then I can think about my side projects and my passion projects, which hopefully one day in the future will become my career. I guess it all kind of goes back to the chapter that is in Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, where basically Elizabeth talks about supporting your creativity. Do not let your creativity support you, as otherwise you end up burning out, you end up like diminishing that creativity, and it will never become a full-time career for you because you're putting so much pressure on it to support you in life financially, to put food on your table. So if you don't support your creativity through another thing, then you will probably end up killing it, is basically what she says. And that's something that I have not fully come to terms with yet, but I am learning to, slowly but surely. So I have actually just applied for a job this evening, which is very exciting. I've applied for a professional bakery that's in my area, a very well-known one. I'm not really sure if I'm going to get anywhere with it because some of the requirements I don't have, but I've applied anyway. I'm going to see what happens, see if anything comes from it, because even though bakery and baking is something that I don't want to do for the rest of my life, it's something that I don't personally want to do professionally for the rest of my life. It's something that I enjoy, and I feel like it would really like help me grow my knowledge and my skills and my kind of like career opportunities if I start working at a professional bakery. So I'm gonna see what happens for that and just keep my eye out. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to talk about that, some things that I kind of just want to do and to try and tackle, because this year one of my goals was to not let fear stop me from growing, and like talking about money and sorting out my money and getting a new job and moving forward career-wise is something that scares me and makes me very uncomfortable, but obviously that is all part of growing when it comes to this sort of thing. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that because obviously, like I said, we all know there are certain types of self-care that we stereotypically know, but there are also the other things that make us a lot more uncomfortable, whether, like I said, it's dealing with finances, trying to find a new job, like dealing with the hard reality of relationships, or like there's just so many things obviously that make us very uncomfortable but are very necessary self-care. So I'm slowly tackling them and trying not to overwhelm myself by doing so. And yeah, just wanted to talk about that because obviously self-care is very important. There are many different sorts of self-care, and those are some of the main things that I'm trying to tackle like this month or for the foreseeable future at any rate. So it is like I said, it's nearly 8 o'clock now, and one of the other things like self-care's why that I'm trying to do is set boundaries, and particularly work boundaries, because obviously I work roughly around 10 till 5 at the moment. And then I will come home, have a break, have tea, and then I will work for the rest of the evening, whether that's booktube stuff or writing or anything else along those lines. And I don't often set a boundary of when I finish working, and I think that's why my mental health has also been so bad, because I have overwhelmed myself from working so much and not setting boundaries of like a time where I stop working. So I'm going to try and set a boundary of not working past 8:30 in the evening, because if I work any further than that, then I feel like I get burnt out. I don't really have a proper time to kind of unwind and relax before the next day. So I'm going to try and do that. I do actually have a video to edit, so we're going to see how that goes, but if I can at least edit it and get it exported, that is the main goal. So that is my plan for the evening, and this is my little chat. I hope you enjoyed it. I will give you guys a reading update probably in my next talking clip, because obviously this is a reading vlog as well, but like I said at the start, this is also a vlog that I want to talk about all other things mental health and maybe make a little bit more personal. So I hope you enjoyed that chat. So I'm going to go and edit a video now. I might have a bath this evening and read a bit more of The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, we will see. But yeah, so I'm not going to waste any more time talking to you guys now. I'm going to go and do some editing and then maybe have a bath or maybe do a bit of reading. We shall see.
fall asleep, yeah, I need you with me by my side. It's all I know now. I need you with me by my side.
It's so cold.
I need someone to hold my mind. I need someone to hold my mind. When the sun comes down and when I feel I've drowned, I need someone to hold how I feel. I can show you, baby, one more time. When I fall asleep, yeah, I need you with me by my side. It's all I know now. I need you with me by my side.
So it is now Sunday and I have not updated you guys since like Tuesday or something along those lines. I'm sorry for not doing that. I don't even know where this week has gone. But basically, number one, if my hair looks a bit wild, I've just got back from the yard and it is quite windy outside. But I've been just dealing with health issues all this week. Like a mixture of like my asthma and my hay fever have been kind of acting up, so basically my chest has been really tight and I have been struggling to breathe, which is not fun. So I've just mainly been dealing with that this week. So I'm going to book a doctor's appointment next week to try and get this sorted because it is really not very nice. But anyway, I don't even know what I've been doing. You've seen some random clips that I've done over the past week. I got to go and do my little blossom photo shoot, which you might have seen some footage for, and it was so nice that it was absolutely freezing, but it was so nice. And it was just nice to get my camera out again, and I haven't looked at the photos yet. I will look at them at some point, and I don't think they're brilliant, but the main thing is that I actually got out my camera and took some photos because I haven't done that in about 10 months. So I did that, and then I did some watercolour painting for a birthday card for my friend, and I did some baking, which probably might have been the last clip that you saw, again because it's my friend's birthday this week and she had a little gathering in her garden yesterday, so that was nice. So I made her some cupcakes and a birthday card, and that's cool. I've been doing, I haven't really been doing a lot of work. I have managed to get a video up, but I don't think I'm going to film any sit down ones because the more I talk it actually makes my chest hurt. So I feel like for the moment you guys are really going to be getting vlogs until I am well enough to be able to like sit down and talk to a camera for a prolonged amount of time for a sit down video. So I don't know when, hopefully this video will be going up like next week, the week after that I'm filming it. So I'm sorry if my uploads are going to be a bit all over the place or not as regular. I just need to kind of concentrate on my health first, and like I said, talking for a long period of time to a camera hurts my chest, so I can't do that at the moment. But I will give you guys a reading update. I haven't read quite as much as I was hoping to, I must admit, but just because it's something that doesn't always take my mind off, like my having a tight chest and stuff. But I've not read any more of my non-fiction, Brave New Girl. I haven't read any more of it yet. I need to though. I've figured out that I don't like reading more than one book at once. Like I can read an audiobook and a physical book, or a physical book and a poetry book, but like I don't feel like I can read like more than one book if it's like fiction and fiction or fiction non-fiction. But I have read more of Midnight Library. I'm nearly halfway through. I'm on page 131 and I am really enjoying this so far. It took me a little while to get into the writing style, but I am enjoying it and it's very interesting. So I have a bit more of a concept of this idea now. So the book is about our main character Nora, and it ends up in this midnight library, which is kind of in between life and death, and she gets a chance to live all of these lives that she could have lived depending on the decisions that she had made throughout her life. And it is very interesting. I'm very much enjoying it, and it's kind of interesting seeing where Nora would have ended up if these certain situations had happened or hadn't happened, and how it affects the people around her as well as herself and her career. So yeah, I'm very much enjoying it and interested to see where it's actually going to end up. Like, is there going to be a life that makes her happy where she will end up staying or not? Like, I don't know, we will see. But yeah, I don't have too many thoughts on it, but I am enjoying it so far. And yeah, that's kind of all my reading updates for now, and I haven't done any more of my audiobook, but it is my day off today. It is nearly 12 o'clock and I spent the morning at the yard with Finn. It was really nice to do that, and this afternoon I'm going to go swimming with my mum, which would be nice, so hopefully that'll be good. And my plan for today, and my main plan, is to actually deep clean my room, because like I said, I've been dealing with some health issues recently, and I feel like deep cleaning my room might help, like get rid of a load of dust and all that sort of thing, like move my bed out, because I have long-haired cats and obviously they molt everywhere, so that probably doesn't help my breathing. So I'm gonna take my bed out and take everything out from underneath it and clean it and just do like a really good dust and a good hoover. My room isn't particularly messy, but I feel like it just needs that, just maybe to kind of help me feel a little bit better and a little bit fresher and all that sort of thing. So that's my main plan, but I'm going to have to get my dad to help me do that, I think, because I don't think it's a good idea hoovering whilst I've got a tight chest because of all the dust. But that's kind of my plan. I don't know how much I'm going to film for the rest of the day, but I will outro this video later, so I may do some more clips and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I felt this vlog's been a mess. I'm really sorry. I thought about carrying it on for next week, but I don't think I will. I'll start a new vlog next week and this vlog will just be whatever it's going to be. So yeah, so I'm going to go and have some lunch now. Maybe watch Drag Race Down Under. We will see, and then I'm going to go swimming, clean my room, and yeah, that's my plan. So I'm going to go and do that now, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. So it is actually now Tuesday of the next week, and I did not end my video like I was planning to on Sunday, and I just was about to start editing this vlog actually, and then I realised I hadn't wrapped it up. So I'm going to wrap it up now. I'm not going to tell you guys what page numbers I'm on for these books because I have read a bit more, and obviously I want to talk about my thoughts and all that sort of thing in my next vlog, so make sure that you are subscribed so you can watch my next vlog, so you can see where I'm up to with my reading. But I haven't read any more of this, but I have read a bit more of this, and I am just over halfway through. So that is that, and yeah, sorry, I feel like this vlog has been a bit of a mess. Hopefully my next vlog that I'm currently filming right now is going to be a little bit better. I feel a little bit better health-wise, so hopefully that is going to set a good tone for the week. I've not had a bad week so far, so hopefully it's going to stay like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this rather weird and messy vlog. I don't even know what it's going to be like until I've edited it, to be honest. But thank you so much for watching anyway, and I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, I just wanted to say that before I do my little outro. If you guys like this video, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up, as it really does help me out. And make sure that you click that subscribe button if you would like to see more bookish videos from me, and also click the notification bell so you will be noted every time I post a new video. As always, my social media and my Goodreads will be linked in the description down below if you would like to see more bookish content that I do not share on this channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!